good, YouTube? We are back again, and today I'm going to do a fragrance review of one of my favorite fragrances, and that is Wasted Moment by Alexandria Fragrances. Now, this is a clone of Kilian's Apple Brandy, and I will say I've actually never smelled the original, but I do have this one and I absolutely love it. The notes for Wasted Moment are oak, labdanum, vanilla, and cedar. I'm going to say that this actually smells relatively complex. It actually smells a lot different than you would expect for the notes, so I actually find it hard to believe that there's not something else in here. But these are the notes for both Apple Brandy and Wasted Moment. Now I'll say when I smell this, especially on the opening, I get a very strong apple smell. And to me, this is kind of like a green apple, so it's a sweet and a little bit sour. The sourness is definitely more in the background than the sweetness, but it is there. And it actually smells kind of a lot like syrup. So it's like a boozy, syrup-covered sweet apple. This is really well blended, so I can't really pick out any of the particular notes, except I can smell the fact that there's vanilla in this. The woodiness is not that present in the opening, but it is kind of there in the background. On the dry down, you get a lot more of that woodiness coming out. You can start to smell a little bit of what I would say is the cedar. It's still quite sweet and syrupy. The apple and the booziness does calm down, but it definitely still strongly resembles the actual smell of apple brandy. This has pretty good performance on it. It has fairly good projection and sillage for about 2 hours, and I get about a maximum of 7 hours of longevity, which isn't too bad. After the 2 hours of projection, it does sit a lot closer to the skin, but it's definitely not quite a skin scent. You get a little bit of a bubble, maybe more towards arm's length, but not quite that far. And there is definite sillage there, so it leaves a little bit of a scent trail as well. And this is just overall a very unique, well-blended fragrance. It smells really amazing. This is something that I would definitely consider picking up a bottle of. I really do love it. The occasional person might actually pick out that this smells a little bit like alcohol, so you might smell a little bit like somebody who's drank too much apple brandy, but that's okay. If you haven't got your nose on this one, do check it out. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.